Hello, I'm Archie Luxury, and welcome to the program Fuckaroonies. Hello, fuckers. And I'd like to talk today to my audience. What is the fucking answer? What is the answer? And what I'm talking about is the fall of the middle class, corporate offshoring, outsourcing. What is the answer, fuckers? What do you think the solution is? And look, it's a very, very complicated problem, complicated issue, and I don't think it's getting any better for the middle class. However, fuckers, I tell you what I think the answer is. You've got to become self-sufficient. And what I mean by that is, fuckers, ideally, you want to reduce the level of debt on your home. You want to reduce personal debts. Now, I admit I've been a fucking terrible. I don't follow my own advice. But I've followed it a bit in the sense that I didn't go and buy a bigger house. I've got a modest, humble home, and we're battling to tackle that fucker of a mortgage. And so there you go, fuckers. That's the way it works. But I think the answer is, fuckers, reduce your debts and become self-employed. You've got to really do something yourself. There's no point relying on big corporate brother. He doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't give a shit. And I mean, small business isn't easy. I've been there numerous times. And I've had some businesses which have been great. Some have been stinkers. And some have been so-so. And this is the YouTube business. That's really a small business that I'm involved with. I'm providing entertainment content, and I earn money through Google Ads revenue, kind donations, and gifts that come in. It's a hard way to make a buck, I can fucking assure you that much. It's not an easy way to make a buck, but I'd rather do that than sell my soul to a corporate jackass who would outsource me sooner than look at me. And a very, very interesting comment was left on one of my videos. They said, whilst executives continue to earn huge money, they will continue to offshore as many jobs as possible to make themselves look good. And that's so fucking true. Nasty fuckers. But I think really you've got to try and get yourself into some sort of business, whether it's selling some sort of thing, providing a sort of service, or doing something, whether it's content for the internet. Each person has their own niche. And I really think myself, you've got to have a sideline. And I bought and sold watches for a long time, but I got sick of dealing with fuckers. You know, nasty fuckers who'd lowball you, and I discovered, you know, what stopped me continuing that is that, you know, I've had some offers on some really nice pieces of mine, but I don't want to sell them. Cherry picking, taking the pick of the pieces out, leaves you with a pretty fucked collection. So, you know, I've decided not to be a watch dealer anymore, but I love making content. Content's a fantastic way to go. And I'd like to hear from the audience there. What ideas do you have? Because I think the only way you can have some control in your life is to, one, reduce your debts, okay? And what I mean by that is, fuckers, try and get rid of your personal debt. Try and reduce your home loan. And what I mean by that is when you're in a comfortable position, instead of saying, well, fuck, the home is nearly paid off, let's get a bigger one, you say, no, I got no dreams of getting a bigger home. I want to be financially independent. The other thing you want to try and do is you want to try and get some sort of small business, whether it's selling hot dogs at the football, or whether it's doing something, you know. Think of some sort of small business you can do. And it's an earner. It's an honest earner. And I really think myself, the future for the middle class, it's not to be found in government work. it's not to be found in corporate, working for a big corporate. No, it's not to be found in working for small business. The only business that you fuckers should be working in is your own fucking business. And I tell you now, you know, I really loved being my own man. I've got a really weird story, but when I was in high school, I started selling computer equipment. And, you know, I started off selling 30 meg hard drives. I can remember I sold my first hard drive for $485. And, you know, I thought it was fantastic, making some money. And it's just coincidental, but, you know, I was only a young kid, but I turned that into a job for myself. And whereas you'd normally have a business at the end of your working life in Korea, I started off with my own business. And I made a lot of fucking mistakes, but I did things okay because my business provided an income for 13 years for myself. I bought a home, I bought a BMW, I bought a commercial property, and then the Russian took it all. But that's just life. That's how things go. But the important thing is that I've continually liked working for myself because there's a sense of joy. I mean, everyone's got dickhead bosses who, you know, that they will say to you, oh, no internet use, no this, there's no fucking, you're micromanaged to death, for fuck's sake. That is the reality. You are micromanaged to an inch of your life. I mean, you've got to justify and explain every fucking thing. I mean, there's no joy to be had in being micromanaged. I was talking to a good friend of mine. He's got an IT degree. He works for a university. And he's got to explain if ever he goes onto social media. He's got to please explain. I mean, how fucking henpecked and micromanaged do you fuckers really want to be? I mean, I've had so many bosses. This is what's disenchanted me. Why is Archie so fucking cynical? And the answer is, it's because I've had fucking bosses who I thought were human trash. I wouldn't piss on them if I was in a small business. If the shoe was reversed, I thought they were fucking turds. And that's partly why I'm so cynical, is that the caliber of boss I've had has been so shithouse. I've just been so disenchanted and disillusioned with the whole fucking scam. And I gotta tell you, small business isn't easy, but you've got to find your own little niche. Reduce debt, get your own little niche. I mean, it's not always about the money. A bit of independence is really cool shit to have there. Small business is fucking hard, but at least you don't have a dickhead boss telling you what's right and wrong in this world. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. Small business is fucking hard, but at least you don't have a dickhead boss telling you what's right and wrong in this world. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. Small business is fucking hard, but at least you don't have a dickhead boss telling you what's right and wrong in this world. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.